Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So today's video we're going to be testing out some new makeup products which I'm really excited for. We've got NARS, we've got Fenty, and yeah, I'm just gonna pull out some stuff from my existing makeup collection to finish off this look. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so for primer, I'm gonna change it up a bit today and I'm gonna use my Benefit Professional Hydrate Primer. I love this primer. Okay, so today is another makeup sample video because I went to the NARS event and I got two samples, like a blush and a foundation sample. So I'm gonna pull up the specs of this foundation and then we're gonna get into it. Okay, so the description of this foundation, this is the soft matte foundation. This is what it looks like. Experience all-day satisfaction with the revolutionary matte foundation, true color oxidation resistant, full natural looking coverage, comfortable 16-hour wear, featuring NARS exclusive antioxidant complex to help prevent color shifting and to help protect skin from pollution and blue light damage. New Hydromat Balancing Complex balances excess sebum while keeping skin hydrated with a blend of microalgae and biohyaluronic acid. Superior oil absorbing powders create a smooth mattified second skin look, satisfying, mattifying. The innovative approach on matte, available in 34 shades for all skin tones, oxidation resistant, transfer proof and shine proof. So let's see how it goes. What is going on? I thought like I would probably need a darker shade, but this foundation is an identical match to my skin tone. It might be like a smidge slightly darker than my original skin tone, but it is the closest thing I've ever had to my skin tone. The fact that it actually looks natural, even though my neck is a different shade and my chest is a different shade, the fact that it just looks so cohesive. What? Okay, Wahine is definitely my shade. I need to go pick this up, honey, in a full size because it is stunning, you guys. This is stunning. No foundation, okay? No foundation. Foundation. What? Look at my forehead even. There's foundation on my forehead. Whoa, okay. Let's do the other side so you guys can see it in true time. I am going to dot this foundation on my face. The coverage is pretty good, I have to say. The Wahine is said to be for medium deep tones. I'll actually read you guys the description in 2 seconds. The Wahine says it's a medium deep with neutral undertones, and I just want you guys to see how this melts into the skin. So this has antioxidant properties. You can see when you first apply it, it's a little bit light, but it just needs to settle. So don't get afraid, you guys. When you go test this out in store, don't get afraid if the shade is initially a bit too light. It does settle, but it will not oxidize after this point. Like after it settles, it will not oxidize after this point, which is great. I am absolutely in awe. I'm using a brush to apply this foundation because it has skincare ingredients in it. I find that a brush just works better. But look at this, you guys. What? How freaking stunning is this foundation? I definitely have my perfect shade. Wahine is my perfect shade. I'm sold. How stunning is this foundation, you guys? It looks like my skin. It literally looks like my skin. Oh my gosh, this is my first time applying it all over my face. I applied it on my jawline at the event and it was basically disappearing into the foundation that I was wearing. But I am so impressed right now. What is going on? This is incredible. This is stunning. I am so shocked. I've never had a foundation that matched me so perfectly in my entire life. Okay, let's move on, shall we? So I bought 2 shades of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I bought the shades Praline and... So Praline is the lighter one, and this one is called Sucre d'Orge. I don't know how you say these names, guys. I'm really trying. But let's give it a go. Okay, so I decided to do half of my face with my concealer to just see how it was gonna look. So this is the conceal side. This is no concealer. This coverage on this concealer, flawless, guys. Absolutely flawless. I'm obsessed. So I went in with the shade Medium Dark 1.5, which is Sucre d'Orge. Don't know if I'm saying that right. But I'm just gonna highlight with this like I did the other side of my face. Oops. A little goes a long way with this concealer. You don't need a lot. Like, you really don't need a lot. Which leads me to believe that obviously this mini size is going to last you quite a while. Even though it's a mini, it's still going to last you quite a decent amount of time. This coverage, it is so pretty, you guys, honestly. Okay, so this is the foundation and concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade NARS Insatiable. This is the Afterglow blush. Okay, so I'm using the NARS Afterglow liquid blush. This is in the shade Insatiable. I got this tester at the event the other day. Ooh, it is very pigmented, so definitely go a little light-handed, but it is super pretty, you guys. Look at how stunning that is. I'm gonna take some on my nose. How pretty. So pretty. You can build this up because I saw it like fully fledged on my friend Mbali Christina, and it looked absolutely flawless on her. So you can most definitely build this up to get the pigment that you need, but it is stunning. Okay, so next we are going to have a look at some blushes. So at the event we got the original Orgasm. This is the Orgasm blush, the most popular cult favorite, and then I purchased the mini, which is Orgasm X. So this is the difference between Orgasm and Orgasm X. Okay, so I'm just gonna bake my face with some Luxury Banana Powder from Revolution. I am going to apply my makeup like I usually do, and we'll see how this foundation wears, because it is meant for oily skin. Okay, so next up we're gonna go on to the eyes, and I have the Fenty Beauty. These are called the Shadow Sticks Longwear Eyeshadow. I have 4 shades. I think I unboxed this with you guys in a previous video. I don't know whether I want to prime my lids or do anything to my lids. I think I'm just gonna take my excess concealer that's on my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to conceal the lids. And then I'm gonna take these and get playing around. So let's see how these go. Which shade should we do first? This is like, oh, this is like a skin tone shade, so I guess you could put this all over the lid. This is called Tiramisu, so I guess you could use that all over the lid. I'm just gonna put a little bit to kind of create a base. Okay, then I'm gonna take the shade Brownie Batter, and I think I'm gonna put it on the outer corner of my eye. I'm working in small sections because this does dry down quite quickly. Yes, indeed, it does. Well, I mean, it does blend out pretty well, if you ask me. And having that tiramisu shade helps because it's just allowing it to blend into something, you know. I think I need to get the hang of these though. Yeah, I need to get the hang of these. Let me work with my finger. Or maybe I'm supposed to blend with... I don't know. Let me just figure it out. Maybe I'm supposed to blend with nothing on the lids so that it doesn't force it to dry down. I'm gonna play around with these a bit more and figure it out. I'm just always so used to prepping my lids that I really ever don't prep them. So I'm just gonna use this brown as a base to maybe put on more eyeshadow. Okay, let's take my Empowered palette and I'm gonna go in with the shade Rebel, which is this one right here. Oh, very pigmented, very pigmented. I'm going to dust this into my crease and on my lower lash line. I'm using that Brownie Batter shade as my base for deepening up the outer corner of the eye. I think I should have just used it on bare lids, to be honest. I think it would have worked better. Then I'm going to take the shade Confident, which is this shade right here. The NARS lippy that I have is red, so I want to create like just a pretty eye look, but I also want to give the NARS Climax mascara a chance, so I'm not putting anything too hectic on the lids in terms of winged liner. One of these shimmery shades, I think the shade Sip and Sparkle, which is this champagne-y shade, and I'm gonna put that on my lids. And I'm gonna use this as a base for my shimmer eyeshadows. I also saw Kaylee on Instagram try these, Kaylee Ross, and she was saying that the shimmer shades do have a little bit. I totally picked up the wrong brush. I totally picked up the wrong brush. Now this is blue on it. Anyway, So she was saying that the shimmer shades do crease a little, so maybe use it underneath of something. It almost maybe needs to be set. So I'm just blending out this Sip and Sparkle shade. It is so pretty. I can already feel like this shadow has like set up a bit. Okay, so that is that shade with a bit of a oopsie on the other shade. So I'm gonna take this shade right here called Visionary, this one, and let's see what shade this is. Oh wow, it's such a pretty shade. It almost reminds me of Orgasm a little bit. So I'm gonna put this on the center of the lid. So pretty. And then I'm gonna take the shade Bold Moves, which is this one, which I feel like I've used so many times now because it's so pretty. Woo! Did I pick up a lot on my brush? I think I did. Actually, I think it's because I have that shimmer shade underneath that is making this shade look so vibrant. So I don't want to put some eyeliner on, but I'm gonna do a little fine liner. This is the Maybelline Hyper Easy. Okay, so I showed you guys the Orgasm and the Orgasm X, and this is what it looks like on the cheek. I basically put the Orgasm X down and then I used the original Orgasm on the tops of the cheeks. It looks so stunning, you guys. This Orgasm blush is so pigmented. I'm gonna show you guys how stunning this is. Put some on my nose. How pretty. You can instantly see the glow on the cheeks from this blush. It's absolutely stunning. Then I'm gonna take the OG NARS and I'm just gonna put that on the tops of the cheeks. This has more of like a golden glow, and I'm also going to just bring some light into the face with this blush because it is a shimmer blush and it's meant to look like skin. So all of these products are meant to look like skin, so it's absolutely gorge. Okay, I'm gonna go in and highlight the center of the face. I'm gonna use this shade from Pixie. This is just my go-to palette usually. And highlight down the bridge of the nose. A very light hand because I usually go quite heavy. Okay, so I curled my lashes and applied one coat of mascara. This is what one coat looks like so far. And let's do the other eye. I don't know if you can build up this mascara, but let's try. Oh yeah, I guess you can. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna try and apply this mascara the way Charlie taught us at a master class. Although doing it on your own eye versus seeing it is a different story. my gosh, you guys, I forgot I don't have any bronzer on. Whomst am I? I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker in the shade Cocoa Naughty, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face a little bit. I mean, this blush is so pigmented that I didn't even notice I didn't have bronzer on, but bronzer just adds such a beautiful level of dimension. So I can't live without it. Okay, for lips today, I am gonna try out my MAC Ruby Woo pencil. I have never used this before, so let's give it a go. Haven't used it on myself. I have used it on clients though. Can we talk about this red for a moment? It is so pretty. It's stunning. I had to leave the top lip to do on camera for you guys because the doe foot applicator on this is amazing. Oops, I made a boo-boo. This is like the thinnest liquid lipstick formula I have ever come across. How stunning is this shade? How stunning is this shade, you guys? It's called Star Woman. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of setting spray. This is from Revlon. This is the Refreshing Cucumber scent. And I'm gonna check in with you guys in a couple of hours to see what this makeup looks like. This is the before. The time right now is 11 minutes past 3. I think I started filming this at around 2, so I'm gonna say since 2:30 we've had this foundation on. So yeah, I will catch you guys in a little bit. Okay everyone, so I am back. The time right now is 5:52. There we go. And yeah, this is what the face looks like. I will say the foundation wears pretty well. Obviously I was eating, so my lipstick did wear off in the center of the lips. But let's see if we can do a little touch up. Okay, as good as new. This is perfect for reapplying because it doesn't like create product buildup on the lips because of its thin formula. So let's see as I keep talking and tell you guys about this foundation. This foundation actually settled really well. It's really beginning to look like skin. This is probably like my natural oils peeking, not even. Is it? Okay, yeah, I think it's my natural oils peeking through just a little bit, but regardless, this foundation still looks like skin. It's not even transferring even though I am picking up the oils, so that is great. This is definitely a long-lasting foundation, so I am super excited to buy a full bottle. I do think that I am going to get a shade darker than Wahine, which is Huahine. I think I'm going to get a shade darker, like Cadiz, Cadiz. I think I might actually get that shade because I'm just so used to seeing a foundation that matches my body and my neck a bit better. I mean, when I take pictures and stuff, it still looks perfect, but I think just for my eyes, and I'm so used to using a a foundation that is quite warm. This is very neutral toned, so I think I would definitely go for a shade darker. Although I have to say they did give me a pretty good match. Like, this is pretty decent. I'm just a little bit finicky about my foundation shade. I'm probably gonna try this foundation out a few more times before I fully make a choice. But I think this looks absolutely amazing on the skin. It has not settled into any of my smile lines whatsoever. This looks so smooth on the skin. Let me see how much closer I can come up. This looks so smooth, so stunning. And yeah, I think I'm definitely going to love this foundation. The formula is absolutely incredible. When I do get the full-size bottle in my shade preference, I will definitely do a video for you guys, but I think that they did a pretty good job matching me to this shade. If you guys don't have the issue of face, neck, chest being 3 different shades, then you might enjoy the Wahine shade. I'm definitely going to purchase Caddy, C-A-D-I-Z, in the soft matte. And yeah, I definitely want to try some of the other foundations out as well, so I will keep you guys posted on that. This is basically what the makeup still looks like. I mean, I'm really impressed. Okay, also every time I do foundation reviews, the viewfinder always shows me the foundation looking different, but when I sit down in front of my laptop and I edit, then it's a different story. So I think I'm going to see how I feel about this color. I think I want something a bit more warmer. But in terms of the formula, I've got no complaints about the formula. This formula is incredible. I'm very impressed, you guys. Even with this liquid lipstick formula, I touched up. It is not caking on the lips. I just touched up where I needed it. It's not caking on the lips. It's not uncomfortable. So I really love it. I mean, the concealer is absolutely flawless under my eyes. It didn't even crease, you guys, before I put the setting powder on. So very, very impressed with NARS so far. I cannot wait to add more NARS to my collection. In terms of these eyeshadows, I will say I have noticed that the Huda shimmers, if I just put the shimmers on my lid without a base, they crease on my eyes. And I have found a trick to prevent that creasing. If it happens to you, I have oily skin and oily lids, so it might not happen to you, but if it does happen to you, definitely get a shadow stick to put down and pack the Huda on, because around this time my eyeshadow probably would have creased already. So I'm very, very impressed with the Fenty Beauty shadow sticks. Very impressed with NARS so far. I am just absolutely blown away. I mean, even this mascara is pretty good. Usually after you curl your lashes and you put mascara, they tend to fall down. This one is still up. So I'm very impressed, you guys. I'm so impressed. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. What do you think about this color match? Do you think I can get away with this color match, or do you think I should go with my gut feeling and just get a shade darker? And it will also suit me in summer, like summer, December, when I'm outside playing with the kids. Right now I'm really outside playing with the kids, so I don't know if I'm gonna get a bit more sunburned or tanned. But yeah, let me know how you feel about this shade. And that is it for me. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day every day with and without makeup, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.